Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Day at Night, where we take a lighter look at the darker side. Today, I'm going to get right into it because I saw this image on YouTube on the thumbnail from Slapped Ham, and I had to watch the video. So I thought, you know what? Why not react to it? So we're going to react to Slapped Ham, freaky and mysterious sightings caught on tape. And hey, if you like what you see, if you have a laugh with me, if you watch these together, give me a little subscribe and like. And please go check out Slapped Ham as well and give him a subscribe and like. He does such a good job. All right, Cal, let's do this.
I'm Callan and this is
All right, Callan.
Today we're looking at some super creepy things that have been caught on camera that are starting to freak the internet out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Smash it.
Our first clip of the day.
If you want me to translate that, I will. She said, "Holy crap, look at that wheelchair."
Was uploaded to Twitter by Sitio Paranormal. It's some freaky footage captured inside of an unknown hospital. Take a look.
Ándate la mierda.
Holy crap, it's moving.
Pero qué es eso?
But what
As
is
you can
going
see,
on?
The wheelchair appears to move all by itself.
It is moving. It is.
¿Qué es humo? Me
Oh, shit.
ándate la mierda.
Naturally, this eerie video has gone viral on Twitter with loads of comments pouring in trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. One commenter noted
Wheelchair's
that you can
moving.
clearly see the wheelchair's reflection on the polished floor, but there doesn't appear to be a shadow of a string or wire that could be making the chair move. With all the death and suffering that hospitals see, many paranormal experts believe that spirits often linger on in these places because of the trauma experienced prior to death. It's as though their souls are tethered to the site and can't properly cross over to the afterlife. In hospitals,
Or sometimes they don't even know they're dead yet, I think. And that's why they're still in hospitals. Pretty soon they got to figure it out. Like, hey, how come no one's responding to me? How come I can't get some water? How come no one's wiping my behind anymore?
around the world, nurses often report strange and creepy experiences while on shift. From unexplainable noises to outright paranormal activity, many nurses have experienced things that can't be explained. But is this a common experience? A quick survey of nursing forums and message boards reveals that many nurses have indeed had some sort of paranormal experience while on the job.
And Cal did his homework
Whether it's
here.
hearing strange noises, seeing apparitions, or feeling an unexplained presence, these experiences seem to be fairly common. We often get comments on our videos from healthcare providers saying they've experienced things while on the job that they can't quite explain. So is this footage evidence that hospitals really are a magnet for paranormal energy? Do the souls of those who die there linger on, not knowing they've really passed away? Drop your theories on this down below. Also, if you're a
Callan, you
healthcare
just
worker,
repeated
share
me.
your stories and let us know if you've experienced anything paranormal.
Pero qué es eso?
But what is this? That's the translation.
The following wild footage was shared to the Instagram.
I think that one was actually right. No joke.
It's not exactly
The other
known
ones,
where this
yeah.
sighting takes place, but some viewers think it's somewhere in Chile. In the clip, it's clear some hikers are celebrating reaching the summit of a mountain range when they spot something unusual in the distance. Take a look.
Un ovni
Uh,
que brilla ya no identificado.
you know what it looks like, and it'll probably be something totally different when they show more of it. But they have like these solar power panels. They're like towers at the Las Vegas at State Line, California, Nevada, and they're huge, and you can see them from like really far away, and that's what they look like. But it's probably something else.
Día de independencia, y no invadían la carrera, quisan enfrentar, güey.
In the valley below, there's a strange orb of glowing light.
It's like bright too.
Voy a darle todo el aumento, güey.
Let me get my sunglasses for this.
As the camera
Oh!
zooms in, it becomes apparent that the light is triangular in shape.
Okay, not anything like what I was talking about. I told you that would happen, but that's crazy.
It almost looks like it's pulsing.
Ven a ver, culiao, mira cómo se ve aquí en la pantalla. Es un triángulo, weón, mira.
It's really triangular. Look.
Hovers in the air,
And I'm
shining
good at
brightly.
Spanish.
Es un triángulo, weón, mira. Mira, mira.
Some commenters
Look.
suggested it could just be a window or
Mira,
piece
mira.
of metal catching the light in the valley below. And given the angle,
Uh,
perhaps it's an
it's a
optical illusion,
big
making
piece of
it
metal.
look like it's hovering in midair. Others didn't buy this theory at all. Some said it could be a portal to another dimension or some kind of interstellar alien craft.
Ooh.
So what do you
I don't
think's
think it's a
going on
craft.
here?
It's just
Is it
chilling.
an optical
Like,
illusion, or are we seeing something a little more mysterious?
I like that, like,
Watch the
portal,
clip again to
that-
make your own mind.
that portal door. Like, you know, they talk about Skinwalker Ranch in Utah, how it's like maybe just a place where there's an open portal or where two dimensions or dimensional. Because that's my theory on either aliens or ghosts and how they get here. It's got to be cross dimensional. I just don't think they travel billions of light years away. And same with ghosts. I mean, I think they can come and go from our dimension to another. Whatever it is, I don't know the exact way to describe that, but maybe that's what that is, like Skinwalker Ranch. Here we go. That's weird though, man. That was definitely some like UFO,
Has captured some eerie
space,
footage at a
alien
historical
type
site
stuff.
in England that has many questioning whether it's a ghost caught on camera. User Sabcarl8890 recently did a tour of the historical Aston Hall in Birmingham, England, when they spotted something rather unusual in one of the rooms. In one of the wings of the Grade 1 heritage listed property, the TikToker believes they've captured the spirit of a woman named Mary. Watch what happens.
They didn't catch her little lamb, but they suppose it's around there somewhere. Sorry, that was bad.
Mary? Mary?
Did you have a little lamb?
Slowing that down,
Are you quite
she seems to
contrary?
float past the doorway.
Oh, somebody's up there.
It happens again right at the end of the clip.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Are you still in there, Mary?
I don't know why I'm freaked out by this. It's just,
My name's Thomas.
oh, Thomas. Where's Jeff and Phil? Oh, do Mary. That's when I'm gone. Scooby Doo it. Out of there.
Aston Hall is a grand Jacobean manor built in the early 17th century. The stately mansion, which sits on a sprawling estate in Birmingham, England, has long been rumoured to be haunted. The stories began in the early 1800s when strange noises
Is there a building in England that is not haunted? That's how old your guys' country is. Everything there is haunted. Kind of cool, actually.
sightings of ghosts.
I actually
were
love
reported
the
by
architecture
staff.
there.
These reports continued into the 20th century, with objects moving on their own and doors opening and closing by themselves.
Like, I wish that was my
Aston
house.
Hall is often regarded as one of the most haunted properties in the United Kingdom. One of the most prominent ghostly tales that linger on the property surrounds a young woman named Mary Holt.
Hey, Mary.
Mary was the daughter of a wealthy landowner,
Sup, Mary?
Thomas Holt, who built Aston Hall in 1618. It's said that Mary was imprisoned against her will for 16 years in a tiny cell in
What?
one of the wings of the home.
Thanks, Dad.
Her father cruelly locked her up for eloping with a young servant boy who worked at the manor.
That servant boy.
Historical accounts either say she died of malnutrition or, more tragically, managed to escape her tiny room, but in doing so tripped down the grand staircase of the home and broke her neck. Since her
How are those the two stories? Like, was she found dead in her room, like super skinny? Or was she found at the bottom of the stairwell? It's like she was either crushed by a car or she had malaria. Like, I don't know. I hope you guys find that as funny as I do. That's quite bizarre.
and visitors alike have reported seeing the grey ghostly figure of a woman drift through the halls of the old mansion.
That looks like the Grim Reaper.
So could this TikToker have captured the ghost of Mary Holt on camera? Take another look and judge for yourself.
Yeah, that's
Mary? My name's Thomas.
My name's Thomas. Get out of my house, Thomas.
This eerie image was submitted to our Slaptam subreddit.
This is the
by
one in my
user
intro. I was like,
Red
I gotta
Ribbon
see it.
Blur. It was taken outside of the front of a daycare centre in Alberta, Canada. The OP said they spotted a strange figure on the roof and snapped this photo.
And I realized it was just a fire ant on my phone. That looks like a giant ant. What the? I can't wait.
You can see a thin humanoid figure crouching on top of the roof.
It's a lobster.
According to the post, the uploader believes it could be a rare type of cryptid known as a juju. They even said that bystanders saw it crawl.
I'm sorry. I have never heard of a juju. I've been watching paranormal and like looking at paranormal stuff for a long time, a few years at least, like years since the incident. But anyway, a juju? Have you guys heard of that?
Under the roof's tiling. In Bangladesh folklore, there's a little-known creature known as a juju. It's said to lurk on the edges of the sprawling tea plantations in the hilly region of Sylhet. Reports say
Slap me sideways. I have never heard of this.
it's a thin, hairy creature with piercing red eyes and long, sharp claws. Locals say it sits in the woods waiting for stray children to walk by, then drags them deep into the wilderness.
My gosh, that's horrible.
Again. I'm not really sure why the OP thinks that this could be a juju, given that it's a rare cryptid that's said to only live on tea plantations in Bangladesh.
Is it
Either
not
way,
like
it's
the shadow
certainly
of like a
exciting. The thin limbs and
roof
crouched
antenna
posture
or
would be enough
satellite?
to spook anyone passing by.
It just resembles like human form?
Over the last few months, there have been numerous sightings of an unidentified flying object hovering over Medellin, Colombia, prompting theories
See,
that an alien craft
To me,
was
this is
sailing
great
the area.
video editing.
The incidents were compiled
Or
by the Instagram account
it's a
BD
UFO.
Maestro #1. The most recent sighting took place on August 3, 2022, when several tourists spotted a strange craft floating near the Medellin airport.
Bro, what the f is that? Like, look, there's a plane. There's a plane because we have an airport here, like to the left, to the right.
Dude, the plane just doesn't see it, just chilling.
What is that? What the f is that?
At one point, you can even see a commercial aircraft flying nearby to the mysterious object.
What the
I don't even know what to
is that?
say.
Like, look, there's a plane. There's a plane because we have an airport here, like to the left, to the right, to the right of me.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the left.
Whatever it is, it floats in stark contrast to the plane cruising below.
Everything about on the half to the left. That's my Beyonce. It's pretty good, I know. Okay, does anyone
Prior to
think
this,
that's
on
not a
June
UFO?
27, a very similar looking object was seen hovering over the city.
It's the same object. Wow.
It was also spotted on the 9th
Wow.
of April. Here you can see the object moving through the air rather than hovering in one spot. Then, on the 10th of January, it was seen again.
What? How do I not know about this?
It was even seen as far back as December 2021. Here we can see it sitting among some dense clouds.
Oh my goodness.
It seems Colombia is no stranger to UFO sightings, with hundreds of reports logged over the last few decades. What makes these sightings even more mysterious and frankly quite creepy are the reports of an alien-worshipping cult that went missing back in the late 1990s.
What?
Stella Maris were a doomsday cult based in Cartagena, Colombia. Founded in 1989 by Rodolfo Perez, the group prophesized an end-of-days scenario where mankind was doomed to suffer a cataclysmic event. According to their charismatic leader, the only way to survive the disaster was to make contact with an alien race.
That makes
who would
sense.
select a chosen few to be taken off-world.
Let me
And while
guess,
so
the
far
leader?
This sounds like fairly standard doomsday cult ramblings. It's what happened in June and July of 1999 that makes this event truly bizarre. Local authorities were already keeping a close eye on the cult's compound after numerous reports from concerned family members were filed, noting that they believed their loved ones had been brainwashed and that they feared for their safety. At the time, authorities were on high alert after what had happened at Jonestown in the late 70s, when close to 1,000 people took their own lives. Then, in early July 1999, local police noted a lot of activity at the Stella Maris compound. It was as though they were getting ready for some kind of event. As many as 100 members were seen marching into the wilderness, including entire families. Their official statement said that they were heading to their annual retreat in the Sierra Nevada mountains, but it soon became apparent that they were actually heading to an area known for regular UFO sightings deep in the jungle. Soon after, no contact was ever made again. It's as though the entire 100 people vanished off the face of the earth.
Really?
After an exhaustive search, authorities could find no trace of the group whatsoever. Their compound had been left untouched. All their belongings remained, but the entire property was eerily empty. A wider search of the area found no evidence of the group, and no bodies or belongings were ever recovered.
How do I not know
100
about this?
members had vanished. This spooky event prompted all kinds of theories. Many thought it was another example of Jonestown and a mass suicide had taken place, but no bodies were ever found. Others thought perhaps they were kidnapped, as the wilderness where they were last spotted is known to be patrolled by dangerous militants, but no ransom was ever issued. Nor was
Kidnap
there
all
any
100
evidence
just
of
doesn't make
kidnapping.
sense.
Finally, after months of exhaustive searches with little to no evidence turning up, people began to wonder whether the cult had actually been abducted by aliens. Given their beliefs and that
the
they had
only
set
answer.
off in search of UFOs, it's certainly strange that as many as 100 people could go missing without a trace. To this day, no one really knows what happened to the Stella Maris cult. Over the years, some fringe members have come forward saying that they never really believed in aliens, but it still doesn't account for the missing people that marched off into the jungle that day back in July of 1999.
I've
All
never
100
heard of
members the
this.
Stella Maris cult are still on Colombia's missing persons list, and the case remains unsolved.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty big deal. How do I not know about this?
Before we take a look at an eerie paranormal investigation, remember to hit that subscribe button.
Hit it,
and
everyone.
tickle that little bell icon there.
Same with
and turn
me.
on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our creepy, mysterious videos.
And I sure would appreciate it as well. Thank you.
Every year, Instagram user Dorinda Marino treats their mum to a ghost investigation session on her birthday.
Takes her mom
They
to
often
a...
travel to
Okay.
famous mansions and
I don't
run a
think my
group
mom would
session
want to
on
do
the
that.
property. In this clip, we see the group running an experiment with a ball. Watch what happens.
Whoa.
That's the that's the wind.
The wind?
That's not the wind. That's not the wind. Oh boy.
Watching that again, the ball rolls, then stops. The group initially thinks it could just be the wind, but when the ball spins off in multiple directions, the group is shocked.
That's the wind.
He's like, oh yeah, you think it's the wind? Watch me go this way. Say wind again, I'm going to start bouncing it up and down.
It's not known where exactly this investigation
one of you might
took
get hit.
place, so it's hard to dig a little deeper and research the history of the property. Naturally, this bizarre clip has since gone viral, with hundreds of people chiming in the comments section trying to make sense of what happened. There are a few contrasting theories. Some say a string must be pulling the ball, while others think it's a demonic presence compelling the ball to move on its own.
That's the wind. No.
Why does it have to be demonic? Why can't it just be a ghost moving it?
Oh boy.
So what do you think? Are we seeing some genuine paranormal activity here, or is it all just a hoax? Drop your
It
theories
looks
in
paranormal to
comments
me,
down
but I
below.
don't know about demonic. What do you guys think? Demonic?
That's the wind.
It's the wind.
Oh, no, that's not the wind. That's not the wind.
No way, Jose.
Now, if you love creepy videos, then you'll love.
All right, good stuff, Callan. Hey, that's it for me. Drop a subscribe, give me a like, give me a little this and that. Look up for more videos. It's October. Something's coming every day. Again, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and peace.